Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Claire and this is the Singing Sewist, where I talk to you all about my dual hobbies of singing and sewing. We're on another sewing video today, and today I'm going to be telling you a bit about my plans for September. Given that we're already nearly a week into September, I thought I'd better get cracking and get this videoed. You'll see that coming up in a few days, I can't remember exactly when it's going to be, but after this video there's going to be one showing you mine and Sam's trip to Plymouth to do a bit of fabric shopping, but some of the fabrics I'm going to talk about tonight I bought in that video, so just pretend you haven't seen them when you watch that one. But yeah, I'm going to show you today what I'm planning on making with them. So first of all, I'll tell you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing a Tilly and the Buttons Nora top, which is actually the Tilly and the Buttons jersey as well. Originally, my husband bought me the kit to make this for my birthday, a few years ago now. Might have been in lockdown, I can't even remember, but yes, so he bought me the kit to make it and I made the crop version, and then it kind of shrank in the wash and it also got some weird black stains on it in the wash as well. I'm not quite sure what happened. Washing machine was playing up that day, I think. So I bought some more of the fabric and I've remade it because I do really like the style of it. But I've made it in the long version this time, which I've got tucked into my jeans. So it's a little bit cooler today. I think autumn is definitely upon us. So yeah, the long sleeves were appropriate for today. And you'll see there's quite an autumnal theme in the makes I've got planned for September. I've tried not to be too ambitious, but yeah, I've got a few things in the pipeline. First thing I'm making in September though is this behind me. This is the Fabric Godmother Aspen dress for Sophie, made from the Fabric Godmother denim with the handprints and the sort of celestial symbols on. So yeah, that's in progress. As you can see, I've just got to do the skirt and attach it. So yeah, that's my first plan for September. Next up, I think what I'll be doing next is I'm planning on taking part in the Busy Bee Sewing Challenge, which is organised by Sam, Sequin Girly Creates, and it's kind of loosely based on the sewing bee, but it's, rather than having a few hours to make things, you have a month for each of the challenges. So the month of September is the pattern challenge, and that is there are 4 patterns you can choose from, all free patterns by Marilla Walker. Month of October is a refashion challenge, which may see the brown trousers making a reappearance. And then for November, it's to make something for a cozy winter's walk, and I have a plan for that as well, but I'll save that for another video. But September pattern challenge, I've decided to have a go at the Marilla Walker, I think it's pronounced Bellum Night. I'll pop a picture up here. The Bellum Night dress. It's a bit of a different pattern for me. I've not come across Marilla Walker before at all, which is why these challenges are so good, because they introduce you to new patterns and new designers. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving that a go. I've printed out the pattern, haven't yet cut it and stuck it together, so that's going to be my next job. But for the fabric for that, I am planning to use this fabric, which is another fabric I got from Angela at Devon Thread Tales' D-Stash, and I had originally planned on making it into the goodness, I've just made it Nina Lee Cubello jumpsuit. I was originally planning on making a Nina Lee Cubello jumpsuit out of it, but I'm not. Having just made one, which you'll see if you take a look at my July and August makes, which I'll link up here. I do like the pattern. I like how it looks when it's on. I like the fit and everything, but it's a bit of a faff having a zip up the back. For jumpsuits, I like easy access, so I'm not sure I'm going to make it again. I'll wear the one I've made, probably not till next summer now because it's a very summery make, but I don't think I'm going to make it again. So I've changed my mind on this fabric, and I think this would be perfect for the Bellum Night dress, and it's a lovely autumnal print, which I think will be really lovely for the coming season. I'm planning on doing the long sleeve version. In fact, I might even there's a sleeve add-on pack that comes with it that has an even more balloony sleeve than the normal one. I think that's probably the version I'm going to go for. I want big voluminous sleeves, and then the actual bodice of the dress looks quite fitted, so I think that might be quite a nice different style for me. So that's the plan for this one. This will be the Marilla Walker Bellum Night dress, and I will be showing you how I make this one. I'm planning on maybe not exactly a sew along, because I probably won't film every stage of the process, but I will do a bit of filming of how I make it from start to finish, and then a bit of a wrap up at the end about what I thought about it. So it will be kind of a sew with me / pattern review kind of thing with this and the Bellum Night dress. So stay tuned for that later in the month. So that probably will be the next thing that I go on to make after I finished the Aspen dress. I then have this fabric, which is the double gauze that I bought from the Exeter Fabric Centre a couple of weeks ago. This is going to be some pyjamas. I'm not sure how much I bought of it actually, but depending on how much I've got, it might end up being shorty pyjamas, or what I'd like is some long-sleeved long pyjamas, because although it's double gauze, so it's like a thin fabric, it's quite warm as well. So now that we're getting into cooler nights, I'd like something snuggly to wear in bed. So I'm not sure what pattern I'm going to use yet. It will very much depend on how much fabric is here, but it will be some snuggly PJs. Actually, that's not what I planned with it at all, is it? I was going to make a top from it. Okay, stay tuned on that one. Decisions, yes. I will be making something with this fabric. It may be pyjamas, or it may be a top. Who knows? Let me know. Why don't you that would be good. Let me know in the comments below what you think I should do with it. Should it be a top, or should it be some PJs? I've forgotten even what top I was going to make. I had plans for one, didn't I? It was the Andy top from Swim Style Patterns. So this will either be an Andy top from Swim Style Patterns, or it will be some pyjamas of some description. I will let you know in due course what becomes of it. So that's fabric number 2. Okay, let's do this one next. So fabric number 3 you will have seen, and you'll have seen the finished product, or you will see the finished product in the video of me and Sam, which is coming up shortly. And this is the gorgeous green denim that I bought from Rainbow Fabrics, and this is going to be a pair of Thea jeans. So like the ones I'm wearing, I'll just stand up and show you. These are my denim Theas, which I wear all the time, and I just fancy a pair in this green denim as well. So this is going to be like my autumn casual trousers. I've got a pair of trousers in this colour, but they're the linen viscose Pietra pants, which I wear for work. I don't really wear them casually, so I just think a pair of Theas in that will be great. And we'll go with loads of things. So what's that? That's number 3. Well, 4 if we count this one. Next is one of the fabrics that I bought in Plymouth yesterday, which you'll see in an upcoming video. And I think this will go nicely with the Thea trousers. And it's this gorgeous sweatshirting. It's kind of a thin sweatshirt jersey. And this is going to be a hack combination of the Nina Lee Southbank sweater with the sleeves from, it's actually the Maven Somerset Tee. I say a different pattern in the other video, but I've realised it's the Maven Patterns Somerset top. That's the sleeves that I used. So this is going to be a jumper to go with these. I think you'll see me coming. So that's number 4, 5 if we count that. And then I've just got 2 more that I'm planning to make. The first one, in my video about my top 10 fabric designers, indie pattern designers, can't get my words out tonight. In my video about my top 10 indie pattern designers, someone had commented saying that Pattern Emporium were a good one to look at. So I've decided to give one of theirs a go. I'm going to try the Lyrical blouse, which is a lovely kind of tie neck, floofy sleeve blouse. And I shall be using this fabric, which is black with, I'm going for leopards. You'll see in my other video, I say either leopards or cheetahs, but I'm going for leopards. I think a nice blouse in that would be great for work. So that's those patterns. The only one I have left, one more thing that I'm planning to make in September. And this is going to be for the other new challenge in September, which is Sew Phoenix September. This one is being run by the lovely Sew Let's Sparkle with Sam, Rachel from the French Seams, and Catherine from Soverton Makery, I believe. Yes, I think that's right. If it's not, I'll put it along the bottom. But yes, those 3 lovely ladies have decided to run a new challenge for September, Sew Phoenix September. And the idea is to look at something you made when you first started sewing and think how you would do it better with all the skills that you've now acquired. So I am going to have a go at a jersey top, which is one of the first things I made for myself, rather than any of the cosplay costumes that I made for Sophie, because I'm not going to recreate those. But yeah, it's a jersey top, and it's a simplicity pattern. I've got the pattern here, but I will also pop a picture in because this is all backwards. But it's sort of a lovely handkerchief hem, I think that's what you call it. And it's kind of semi-fitted at the top and then just flares out into this really nice handkerchief hem. And I made a couple of versions of this, but at the time I didn't have an overlocker. I didn't really know about using the zigzag or lightning stitch on my machine, so the hem of it I did just with straight stitch. I hadn't used my twin needle then either, so I'm going to recreate it using my overlocker, twin needling, stretch stitch, all of the above. And I've also got some Mariflex thread which I might give a go with as well, because I've not used that yet. And to make it, I'm going to use this fabric that I also bought from the Exeter Fabric Centre recently and didn't have a plan for. So I now have a plan for it. So yes, this is going to be a remake of this simplicity top. And that's going to be my entry for Sew Phoenix September. So that's everything I've got to show you. That's all my plans for September. Should keep me fairly busy, I think. Hopefully you're all having some good sewing time, enjoying your weekend. It's Saturday evening as I'm filming this. Quite tired, which is why I can't talk properly tonight. But yeah, I wanted to just film this little video with, it won't be a very long one, it'll just be a quick run through of my plans, just so I can get it up for you all to see before we get too far into September. So that's all from me tonight. Hope you're all well, and I will speak to you again soon. Goodbye.